All right, everyone, and welcome to Retroactivemart's Media Find Show. I'm going to start a new little series here on all kinds of media and stuff that I find throughout my thrifting or garage sailing or whatever. And today we are starting with this stack right here, some VHS goodness. So let's get into it, guys. Some good stuff here. And let's start this show. Here we go. Woo. All right, here we go. We're going to do something a little different here. I'm going to be on the video for probably most of the whole thing here. So this is something different that I wanted just to try, just to be a little more personal or whatever. And yeah, to show you I'm rocking my cool Roberto Alomar Toronto Blue Jays vintage hat from the 90s. The Major League Baseball Players Association. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, there we go. And not to mention music, I have my Bachman Cummings tour shirt on from the 2009 tour that I went to. So there's some retro clothing too. So anyway, there we go. Now, this stack of VHS tapes here, I all found from a free giveaway. This house posted on Facebook Marketplace that they were cleaning out their house and were getting rid of all kinds of crap and junk. And so I went there and dug through all kinds of stuff, and I found some really cool, interesting VHS tapes that were absolutely free. The best part, just totally free. So here we go. Let's get this started here. Got a big stack. And we'll start with number one. A lot of Canadians will recognize this VHS tape. It's just a Canadian classic back in all your childhoods and everything on TV, on CBC. And here we go. This one, who remembers Mr. Dress Up? So this is a cool VHS tape find. It's actually a hard one to find that I have been looking it up online, and there's the back of it. It's quite a difficult one to find nowadays. So this is Casey and Finnegan, and there's two separate shows on here. One is called Clowning Around, where they're at like a circus. And then they actually have music videos on there. I'm not sure. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I think it's like their music and stuff that they did on Mr. Dress Up, maybe. So there's clips from Mr. Dress Up on here. So that is a really cool find. That's number one. And the tape that's what it looks like inside. And there's, for all you VHS guys, there's no mold on it. Looks pretty good. So that was pretty cool. Number one find for free. We'll put that off to the side. Casey and Finnegan from Mr. Dress Up. Let me know down below how many of you guys remember Mr. Dress Up. And did you watch that as a kid? I'm sure a lot of Canadians did. So now we're moving on to number two. This one is cool. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Rockin' with the Chipmunks featuring Michael Jackson. This was a cool find from that pack of VHS tapes. Now the cover and stuff is pretty gone to shit. It's wrecked and everything, but whatever. It's really cool. I love that it has Michael Jackson in it. And if you actually watch or have seen this, there's like his videos and stuff in the tape as well, I believe. So there's the back of it. It's really cool. Yeah, Alvin and the Chipmunks. They were so popular back in the day, and there's what it looks like on the inside. Pretty cool. So that's another good one. That is VHS tape number two. Number 2. And now for the Star Wars fans, I found this one. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now I know a lot of people give this movie a lot of hate, and I agree, it's pretty crappy. I don't I never liked it myself either. No. But this was also in the free bin of VHS tapes. So I picked that one up. There's the back of that. Can't believe Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace is already so old. It's from, I think this was in 1999, I think, when it came out. And yeah, 99 or 2000, something like that. Anyway, and there's what the tape looks like. Again, really nice shape. No mold. So that is number 3. Cool find. I don't know if I showed the back long enough, but there's the back again. Phantom Menace. I remember when this first came out, my friend and I were so pumped to see a brand new Star Wars show. So we went to the movie theater. I think it was probably the first night. Maybe not the first night, but it was during the first week of releases that we went to see this in theaters, and we were excited about that. So, and then I found something else interesting that more Canadians will recognize or know about. It's still sealed, as you can see there. Still sealed. This is quite interesting. I thought it was weird. It's probably you can mark it on the weird section of VHS tapes. But anyway, it is Canada's Royal Bank, Quick to the Frontier. It's all about the history of Canada's very first financial institution, the Royal Bank of Canada. So that is quite weird and interesting all in one. And there's the back of that. If you want to pause it, you can read about it. Otherwise, I'm not going to read the whole blurb on the back. But anyways, it's all about, like I said, Canada's National Bank, their very first bank in Canada. And up there it says 125 years. So I don't know. I'm not sure what year this is from. It's probably, I'd say, early 90s, mid 90s. But yeah, that's that one. And now we get into some of my absolute favorites. If you guys know here on my channel, I'm a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. And on my toy videos, I collect a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff. So we found this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie, the original movie. There's the back of it with April O'Neil. Yeah, April O'Neil. April O'Neil. Jeez, can't talk. April O'Neil. What was her name? The actor again that played her in the first movie? Yeah, that's right. Judith Hoag. Yeah. And of course, all of you know the guy that played what's his name? Now I'm drawing a blank. Casey Jones. Duh. Sorry. Yeah. And he's in there. So anyways, this is that tape. There you go. Looks pretty cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. It's still in really nice shape. So we found that one. That is number, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's number 6. We skipped TMNT 2, and I found Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Probably the worst one of the whole bunch. This one wasn't really the best at all. So there it is on the back of that. And again, there's the tape inside. And there, Acme Video Inc. Preston. Interesting. That must have been from a video store, probably. Well, there's that one. Here's number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, number 7. This was cool. Kids for a Character. Back in the day where they did all kinds of PSAs of drugs and stuff, and how not to do drugs and bad for you and all that good stuff. So this is a PSA sort of video like that. Had all kinds of cartoon characters in there on the show, and as you can see on front, there's all kinds of them. And this was hosted by Tom Selleck. Pretty crazy. So anyway, there's the tape of that one. And all these tapes are really good. I'll check them all for mold and stuff, and none of them have anything wrong at all with them. And actually, this selling on eBay is probably around $15 or so. So that's not too bad at all. And then we get into a crazy Van Damme movie that was just horrible, just horrid. I've seen this movie in the movie theaters as well. The Quest by Jean-Claude Van Damme. So pick this one up as well in that free box. And there's the back of that one. Such a horrible movie. So terrible. I don't even know why I went to see it in theater, but I remember seeing this in theater and I was just so disappointed in it. And there's the Quest, what it looks like inside. So that is cool. And then now we get into something quite interesting. I remember when it first started. Here is UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship. This is UFC number 6, Clash of the Titans. I remember watching this when I first started getting into UFC, and the good old UFC stuff is the best, where they really didn't have no rules, really. Nothing like what it is today. Now there's way more rules and everything on. They don't really fight as hard, I don't think, anymore, but this is really cool. And it comes in a red VHS case, so that's weird, color red. But yeah, this is number 6. There's the back of that one. I remember Dan the Beast Severn there, and also Ken Shamrock is in here. Those two guys eventually would go and actually wrestle with the WWF. Back then it was called the WWF, and they would have a rival, get angry with each other on the WWF, and had quite a few matches with each other. I remember that. But that is really cool. I love the old beginning, way back the beginnings of UFC. It's so cool. And then, what is that? I keep forgetting the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is number 10. 10 of the free things that we found. And this is Don the Dragon Wilson Manhunt. He was a martial artist back in the day, just like I was going to say Rob Van Dam. No, just like Jean-Claude Van Damme. And he would have all kinds of movies that he would put out just like him. But yeah, this is Manhunt. It's actually a little harder to find VHS tape as well. Action movie. Not sure really what it all is all about, but I'm going to watch this one sometime. And there's what the cassette looks like. It's also a video rental. Look at that. Please rewind. How many of you remember seeing that all the time and hearing it all the time at video stores? Please rewind. That's a cool tape. There, and then our last one, final one, is pretty cool as well. An animated movie, The Land Before Time, the very first Land Before Time. And then after that, it just got all freaking silly with all the other movies that they pumped out on this just for the almighty dollar. So dumb. With all the other ones are nothing compared to the first one, I think, anyway. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone there. But this one is really the best one, probably, out of all the whole bunch. And there's the back of that one. The Land Before Time. A new adventure is born. And there is what it looks like on the inside there. So that is my haul of free VHS tapes that we found at a house clear out. And there it all is again. Look at that, guys. Woo! Wow. Such a big lot. I think that was 11 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 of them. So that is what I wanted to share with you on my first Retroactimart's media finds show. I should add that in there, show, because this is going to be a series that I'm going to put in a playlist. And I already have a playlist up with all kinds of other media finds that I've found, but this is the official new branding that I did for this, and I'll call it that. But whatever. I'm just babbling on here because I love my media along with my toys. So I just figured it goes hand in hand, and I'll show you some of my media finds that I find too, some retro stuff. So thanks for joining me, guys, for this episode, and we'll see you later. Okay, guys, thumbs up. Remember to stay retro out there, people, and we'll see you later. See you on another video. Okay, peace. Bye-bye.